Meet Mark Davis, a businessman, a family man, and a thorn in Donald Trump's side, and he's running to be the next congressman of Florida's 16th district. Not a career politician, not a billionaire's intern, not a cable news mascot. Mark Davis is a veteran, a dad, and a small business owner who's had enough of watching regular Floridians get squeezed while the rich keep getting tax breaks and standing ovations. If you live in Bradenton, Brandon, Palmetto, Parrish, Riverview, Sun City Center, Lakewood Ranch, Apollo Beach, or anywhere in between, you already know the economy is doing parkour on your bank account. Rent is climbing like it's training for Everest. Wages are stuck in neutral. Insurance companies are robbing people in broad daylight. Property taxes are rising while home values are slipping. And tariffs? That's just tossing gasoline on a fire and calling it economic revival. Mark Davis isn't falling for the mirage, because if the economy is booming and everyone's broke, somebody's lying. Now let's talk immigration and crime, the area where facts go to die on conservative talk radio. Trump keeps selling this fantasy about migrant invasions and crime waves like it's a low-budget horror movie. Reality check. Immigration challenges are real, crime is real, but turning America into a militarized surveillance state is not the answer. Mark Davis believes you solve problems with smart policy, not paranoia. We're not destroying democracy because fear sells better than solutions. Healthcare. Republicans turned it into a haunted house. Surprise bills, surprise denials, surprise bankruptcy. They've convinced people to vote against their own well-being, which honestly deserves a case study. Mark Davis believes universal healthcare isn't radical, it's common sense. A system that covers everyone, costs less, and doesn't require begging the internet for survival is just logical. And democracy? Mark Davis isn't here for top-down rule by donors and power brokers. Democracy is supposed to be ground level. People in Oneco, Ellenton, Holmes Beach, Myakka, Wimauma, Cortez, Ruskin, Bayshore, not a handful of suits in D.C. deciding everything. In America, the most important office isn't Congress, it's citizen. Now let's cut through the noise on abortion and guns. Most Americans agree on this, even if politicians pretend not to. Nobody wants the government forcing birth. Nobody wants unstable people walking into schools with AR-15s. But extremists turned these issues into culture war weapons instead of solvable problems. Mark Davis believes we can protect reproductive freedom and public safety at the same time. That's not radical, that's mainstream. What we have now isn't freedom, it's chaos. So if you're done with billionaires running the show, if you're tired of fear politics and fake outrage, if you want someone who actually fights Trump instead of cosplaying as him, meet Mark Davis. Please support the campaign by visiting markdavisforcongress.com.